team.
Low block is Shaquille O'Neal. He's making his final tour around the NBA. Nice dish, the assist. Shaq to Paul Pierce.
But what's great about Shaq is he's at the point of his career. He'll get the fans and everyone else in the NBA world excited about the Jazz again.
Pierce, 3-ball. Just like that, 5-0. Well, 2.
And a much better defender than Steve Nash as well.
Andrei, no call as he went baseline. AKO for 2 to start. Into the front court comes Pierce. Former Kansas Jayhawk, the bump, the foul, and Millsap will pick up his first. And Pierce at the line, 86% on the season. As a team, Boston at 75% from the stripe.
Of course, with Rondo, it always helped points in their career. 4 guys on the court with you that have scored over 20,000. You got to think about that stat. That's remarkable.
Shaquille O'Neal, he's at 6. Ray Allen always a 3-point threat. Throws that ball inside. Paul Pierce and Watts, 15 foul at the 8-minute mark.
And you're talking about the Celtics, who are 27th in the league, 3rd worst in free throw attempts. They only get to the line 22 times a game.
8 points for Paul Pierce. Celtics all-time ranks. Well, games 5th, points 3rd. Free throws attempted 1st, along with free throws made and attempted.
Yeah, you're talking about a few.
Stops, pops, no. Rebound.
And look who, Rondo.
Rondo, 3, got it. Paul Pierce.
You see how important Rondo is to this team. He keeps a possession alive and gives a 3-pointer to Paul Pierce.
CJ working hard against Pierce. Pierce wraps it behind his back, kick it out, and there was a foul.
When is it going to change? We're over halfway through the year, and we're still mentioning that the Jazz need to come out in that first quarter.
Pierce makes 1 out of 2. Watson is controlling the tempo now for the Utah Jazz.
Well, what's happening is Earl Watson's big out.
On the breakaway is Hayward. Rookie takes it up. Blocked away by Pierce. Here
See, even though that was a block shot, I like how Hayward
clears to Earl. He'll go baseline on the dribble drive.
See, there's a lot of dribbling right now. This is not Jazz offense.
Over the top to Rondo off the giveaway. So the Jazz let an easy layup dropped in by Paul Pierce.
1, 2, and 3 position, not going after the offensive rebound.
Back to Pierce, fires it up deep for 3.
And that's a dagger. This team shooting lights out, 55% from 3-point. You know, if they're going to get back into this game, it's going to have to start on the defensive end.
Miles puts around him. They brought in, of course, the big 3. Championship came in 08. It's amazing, this franchise, when you look
in this building, and Paul Pierce is becoming history, and that's why he's going to be a Hall of Famer one day. I know there was debate a couple years ago whether he should or would, but there's no question